exciting. Well, I got a lot of denim jackets. I got two larger ones a while back at that funny store around the corner from us. So pretty excited. It's gonna be washable decoupage. I know, mind blowing. You can wash you can wash decoupage. I've done similar stuff, but it just doesn't get old to me. It's I just love it. And I like that it's a bigger size so I can use a bigger paper. So whoo, if you're on replay, you know the drill. Let me know you were here. If you're new, I'd love to give you a proper welcome. I always tell you, message me if you have any questions. My messenger has been messed up. It seems to be straightened out now, but I don't know y'all, I don't know. I got Facebook and YouTube up, so if you could share my video out on both platforms, that would be amazing. If you want to watch, if you're on Facebook and you want to watch on YouTube, the same live is going on over there, or replay. Scrappy's Rustics on all the platforms. Hey, Carol Ann. Hey, Gail. Hey, Loretta. Y'all, it is so freaking hot here in Florida. Like, I know it's hot everywhere, but is it summer yet? Like, holy crap, we're going to die in the summer, I think. Hey, Helen, Loretta, Natalie, Denise, Mary, Meriden. Oh my good. Gwen, Colleen on YouTube. Hey, Robin and Sandy and Sandy and Sandy. Just kidding. Hey, Diana, how are you, my friend? How are you? Hey, Janice. Hope everybody's doing well, staying cool. Y'all, just walking from the house to the shed is like, holy smokes. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Chelsea. Y'all, thank you so much for the sale. I'm completely humbled. Hey, Loretta and MJ. Totally humbled. I destroyed my shed. Like I've said, it's bad before, but y'all, it's never been this bad. Like it was so bad. I had to do something. It was giving me anxiety when I walk in the door. So I did, and a lot of things I needed to organize my decoupage papers, my molds. I'm ready to go, y'all. I'm ready to go. I'm really excited about this project. I don't know how far we're gonna get, but let's see what we can do. Hey, Kim. Hey, Helen. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, y'all. Facebook. I'm not even gonna get. My heart hurts about Facebook. So, hey, Kim. My heart's broken with the Facebook, the Book of Face. It's broken. Call you Mayor? Yeah, I could not spit your name out to save my life. My goodness. Mayor. Yes, Mayor. That's much easier. I'll forget. Hey, Lisa Lynch Lamborghini. And Bet and Rebecca and Chris Chelsea. Trendy. I don't know. I can't remember your name. Y'all, I'm terrible. I have no memory. What? I know what I had for dinner. I already ate dinner. A little bit. I had a snack. I started my pill to make me eat. Y'all, it's working. But I took a whole pill, so I'm trying to put on weight. And I got the boosts, and they're really not doing much. But they're 530 calories a boost. And they kind of upset my stomach, I think, because there's so much calories at once. I don't know. But anyways, about 5+ years ago, I started taking an antihistamine that give you an appetite. Because I don't really ever I know I got to eat, and I eat, but I never get, really hungry. Hey, Sharon. So this pill, I want to eat the drapes off the wall. Like, I never felt, I don't get that feeling. So I started the pill again. Well, I forgot. I didn't take it for very long, but I was able to put on 8 pounds in 2 months the last time, if I remember correctly. And, so I took a whole pill Friday night, y'all. I slept like I was in a coma, like it was a sedative. It's antihistamine. Jennifer, welcome. You found me, Lisa. Well, I'm glad you came back. That's awesome. You gained 4 pounds. Good for you, Kim. Good for you. All right, that's hard to do. I know. Better go back to Facebook. Hey Beth, don't go back to Facebook. Stay on YouTube. So anyways, and I'm going to take a half because, y'all, I even woke up. I think I rolled over one time, and I slept 10 hours. I had, not to be gross, but, I slept so hard I had drool. I was a mess. I had an imprint of the pillow on my face. Hey, Nancy. And so I was just going to take a half. But yesterday I wasn't really hungry. I was more, kind of loopy, just tired. Hey, Trisha. So I'm just going to take half. And I was actually hungry today. I'm kind of hungry again, and I just ate dinner. So this is good. This is a good sign. This is a good sign. I tried, doing the munchy stuff, puff, puff, munchy, munchy. Y'all, puff, puff in the corner, oh my God, is this going to ever end? I can't do that. I tried it. First time on the tuber? You got to learn that side of it too. I do too, Lisa. I got to learn how to watch live on YouTube. But if you guys are afraid of YouTube, please don't be. We're all learning together over here. So if you don't know, you just ask in the comments. You do need to have a login. You have to have a Gmail, like Scrappy's Rustics at gmail.com, and a password if you want to share and comment and all that stuff. But if you just want to watch, you don't have to do any of that. So Going through the doctors, have no answers. Oh, girl, don't even get me going. I want to show you. If you guys didn't miss my video, I put it out today. Well, I put it out yesterday on YouTube and today on Facebook. But I got this flannel on Amazon a while back. I wanted a pink because I wanted to use this paper, and I tried to bleach it. Not everything's bleachable, y'all, and this was not. It took it down about a shade, but you can't even tell. So my second option, since it didn't bleach like I wanted it to, I decoupaged it. So I decoupaged it. I did some fancy mica powder stuff I never did before with the stencil from Mara's Stencil. I believe it's the lace stencil. I should have looked what name. I think it's called lace. And then just an old mesh stencil that I had. I was trying to get you, I'm sure you can't see again, but I did put, it looks so pretty in the sun. All the pink on the girl and their flower and the butterfly. I did the, it's a real fine iridescent glitter. So super cute. Hey, Nancy. You love YouTube? Yeah. A lot of people watch YouTube on their TV. That's why. So when you see videos that are, like, especially on Facebook, if you see a video that's small, all you have to do is turn your phone and it will take up your entire phone. Because YouTube's watched on most TVs, and if you think about it, your TVs are wide. So that's why we don't go up and down vertical on YouTube, because it wouldn't fill up your TV screen. So I don't think a lot of people know that. So yeah. And I don't know if I'm done with this yet. I didn't do anything to the front. The pocket's kind of plain, or the cuffs. I don't know. I don't know if I'm done with this one yet or not, but it didn't bleach. So that's not the first time that's happened to me. Like I said, it did take it down a color, but you'd never know it from here, right? Like, you can see it's a little lighter here, but that's about it. So super cute, right? Super cute. So the hubs got me 4 jean jackets from Walmart for $3. The one that we're going to do tonight, I got at the funny store. It was buy one, get one free that day. I think we ended up with like, whatever the piece of clothing, it was like $3.74 per item that we ended up getting. And 2 of them were jean jackets. It's a 4X. YouTube, I'm going to put you down. Whoa. There you go. So I did try to use the new Magnolia bleach paste. And I kind of think it might have been my fault, because what I did, actually, it looks really good in the camera. It looks nice and light in the camera. In person, it's not so much. I put it on. I didn't dry it. I just put it on and I left it there for like 24 hours, but I never took heat to it, and I never put it in the sun, and I think that was my fail. This is the smaller wings from A Maker Studio. I do have an affiliate with them. There's a larger set too, but it just didn't look right. So I'm going to decoupage over this, and I'm probably going to try, yes, Irma, I will be selling these. This one is a 4X. It's an Old Navy. I'll hold it up in a little bit because I got to bring the paper here, but this didn't work, so we're going to go, we're just going to decoupage over it. So there's always a fix, you guys. Don't, if you screw up and it doesn't come out right, there's always another option. So just know that. So, this is a nice heavy one. The ones from Walmart are lighter and stretchy. This one's, I got 2 of these. These ones are pretty good quality, but what we're going to do is, because this is dark, let me find somewhere to put it. Because it's dark, we need to either paint the back of the jean jacket, which we could do that, or, sorry, I know that's loud and, ugh. Or you can paint your decoupage paper. Now, this is a first for me. Sorry, down to the end of the roll, it wants to roll up. We're going to use a Deborah Butcher paper, which is 18-pound paper. I have never decoupaged on clothing 18-pound paper. I did decoupage a pillow, a canvas bag, other things like this. Here's the other half of it. I already cut out the other one because that took me a minute, y'all. That took me a minute, and I didn't want to have to, I wanted to go slow and not rip it, make sure it fit right before, y'all don't want to see that live. So this is the other half of it. I think I have 2 left in stock. Hey, Lynn, won't let you, So here's the one we're going to use. How cute is he? How stinking cute is he? So that's what we're going to use. Takes up the whole back corner, or section. But because we're going on dark, we need a lighter background. So like I said, we could paint the jean jacket, or we can paint the paper. Now, I've showed this before several times on painting rice paper. Now, if this was rice paper, I would seal the back of this with Mod Podge or medium, whatever you use, because I feel like the dark, sometimes with the rice paper, because it's fibrous, it may leak through. The white might leak through to your dark. So just be mindful of that. You could just do the sections of that, just seal that off. But we're going to use white paint. And you really don't want to miss, oh God, maybe we're going to use white paint, because you can see it, especially if it's going on a dark background. I got lots of crumbs. Lots of crumbs. You don't want a thick coat, and I might have to pour this out, because I'm going to end up with crumbles all over. Hey, Dana. How are you, my friend? You guys, thanks so much for joining. Facebook's killing me, y'all. Facebook's just killing me slowly. You know what? Oh, well, we'll get some out of here. Let me get, hold on. Everything's so thick. So thick. Yeah, those two dudes. Yes, you did, Loretta. Yeah, she's got some cute ones. The parrots. I have like 8 papers out. I'm not even exaggerating. I have papers out. I have stencils out. I couldn't choose. I couldn't choose. I love the pink poop emoji. Hopefully I got enough paint. I might have to switch to another color. That should be more than enough. We'll see. This is just white Adirondack face. Oh, so you guys saw the post about you know, people getting dropped in the last 2 days since the update. Y'all, since March 30th, I have only gained 147 friends, according to Facebook. 147 in 3 months. Are you kidding me? Like, seriously? Seriously. Like, come on. Oh, it just burns my ass. Just does. I don't want this much paint on here. Hold on. You don't want to glob this on. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing 18. Lynn, thank you so much for that. What the heck? That is quite the show there, Lynn. Thank you so much. Y'all, YouTube's so funny. I love YouTube. Oh, Jackie. It's seriously, like, I'm not trying to sound like an ass or anything like that, but it all depends on how your posts go and your you know, your videos and whatever. But I could bring in 1,000 friends a day. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. And to say 147 in 90 days is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous to me. Now, one tip, if you do this on rice paper, fussy cut last, because if you hit the sides that are all like nice and fluffy and all furry to, you know how it melds into your project nicely, if you get paint on them, then they turn crispy and they won't lay down nicely. So if you're using decoupage paper, paint it first, fussy cut second. It's a little harder to fussy cut because you got a little more to go through. But just trust me when I tell you, you'll get better results. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Norma. Girl, you ain't late as long as you're here. Can't stream their services unless they have 100 followers. I don't understand that one. So I guess that is something fairly new. I looked it up. I forgot what year it said. 2021 or 2020. I can't remember. You have to have 100 followers to go live. Is that what it is? There's a rule on YouTube as well. I feel like this paper is going to rip. I hope that don't happen. So I try to iron this paper to get my creases out. And Ding Dong over here ironed it on a piece of cardboard that had a lot of, or what do you call them? Bumps in it. Grooves in it. And it like kind of wrinkled my paper a little. So there's that. And I wet it. It just feels really thin, which I'm kind of glad it feels thin because, hey, Becky. Hey, Lisa. I feel like it'll lay down better. Like I said, I've never done clothing with the 18-pound paper. Hey, Shonda girl, how are you? So we'll see. I would imagine it's going to be a little stiff as far as the give in the back. But that's okay. You know what I should have done? I should have done the jacket first and let it dry while we do this. I might switch gears and do that, actually. That way it'll give it time to dry. Yeah. Then we won't be as long with it. I'm going to go do the edges, but I'm going to get a little better there. A little better there. I don't know if we can tell already. Probably not. Can you tell already? No. Well, I did up to like, oh yeah, you can see his beard? See in his beard? You can see the white. So it definitely makes a difference. From there back I painted. So you can see. Have I tried canvas paper? Canvas paper? I never heard of canvas paper. What's canvas paper? Well, never mind. I'm just going to finish. I'm just going to finish doing this because we'll hit it with a heat tool. It's kind of the same difference, right? How do we talk to each other on YouTube? How do you talk to each other on YouTube? Can you see the others' comments? Can you see the others' comments? If not, you might have to hit the comment box. Betsy, thank you so much for the stars. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, if you could just make sure you're following on Facebook. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say without bitching. Hey, Judy. Hey, Denise. Yeah, I don't know what to say about Facebook without sounding like a crab and complaining because I'm so disappointed and so over it. Like I said, not just as a creative, but, you know, watching too. I'm tired of watching people being all stinking blurry and sound going out. And, you know, I'm tired of it too. It's just complete crap. I voiced my opinion in this meta group that I'm in. My post has been pending for 2 days now. So when they read it or post, I might not even have a page anymore after they, I told them they're shameful. But I didn't say anything that wasn't true. Wasn't true. So I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. I don't know what to say. I know that I love you all, and that's why we're all here. So it's like our family. You know what I mean? Like, it's our family. Don't mess with the family. You know how that goes. Don't be messing with my family. Because, you know, one thing you don't do. I'm just dabbing off the extra over here if you can't see what I'm doing. I don't want a big blob on here. Hey, Liz. I am doing well, girl. I am doing well. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Moose. Y'all, I have a couple of dogs that are my fans. They're my fans. They're my fans. Oh, my goodness. I love doing textiles. Y'all, I bought, in our private group, we just did a little segment on embroidery on fabrics. Y'all, I don't sew. Like, I can't sew to save my life. But I can embroider. Well, I can follow a pattern. Let's put it that way. I bought this paper. I haven't tried it yet. I bought this paper, dissolving paper. You, like, cut out your pattern. You put it sticky. You put it on whatever. Like, I made a little heart on the pocket of my jean shorts. So you put the pattern on there, and then you just follow it with your stitching, and then you put it underwater, and the paper disappears. It dissolves. How cool is that? I haven't tried it yet, though. Thank you guys for checking if you're following. I do appreciate it. If you are a YouTuber, I'd love for you to head over there or watch over there, replay, whatever. You know, it's no secret that I, you know, YouTube's my thing now. But I don't want to leave anybody hanging either, so I feel like, you know, I'm stuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm stuck. And I don't want to be stuck. And I don't want to leave anybody behind. And, you know, I don't know. My heart is broken. My heart. Facebook broke my heart. Thank you, Lynn. Following you on all the things. Thank you, Lisa. Yes. Scrappy's Rustics on all the things. You guys like Pinterest? Pinterest is awesome, y'all. Pinterest just keeps getting better and better. I used to hate Pinterest because, well, I shouldn't say hate, but it used to annoy the crap out of me because it's so good that I would search for something and like 45 minutes go by and I am like so deep down in some rabbit hole looking at shit I don't even want to look at. I'm like, how did I get here? Where did I even start out looking at? Like, I'm buying stuff and, you know, good Lord. I started out looking for something simple. And then I end up with stuff in my... it's just crazy. Hey, Cindy. Love Pinterest and YouTube. They are both very amazing, amazing platforms. I wish Pinterest had a... when I first started on Pinterest, they had a... like, I just started. I had no idea what I was doing. They had a program where you could make a little bit of money on there, which was fantastic. But then they just like did away with it. They brought in the Pinterest TV, and then that was a flop. So I don't know what's up their sleeve next. Hey Ari, girl, how are you? But as far as ease and support, it's great. It's great. You can never find anything on Pinterest. I find everything I don't need on Pinterest. Haven't had a great week. Oh no, who had to have a great week? Going down the rabbit's hole too. Oh my goodness, I know. Oh, I know. And you're looking at all kinds of crazy stuff, but they just continue to improve stuff. The thing is, as creatives, you want to always do better, right? So a way to do better is to look at your stats, what's paying what, and they call it CPM, which is, I can't remember what it stands for, but it's basically how much you make per 1,000 views. Like how do they, how they break it down, and what can you do to make it better and whatever. Facebook doesn't have any of that. Facebook has nothing. It's just a guessing game. It's like, oh, here's 15 cents for you and here's 2 cents for you, and like nothing. So, it's a little suspect. It's a little suspect. All right, we got to get down yonder here. Here's another thing to watch out for. See how I did this? I've done this before too, and I'm surprised I didn't do it right now. I'm painting along, and this is wet paint, and I'm stuffing my my paper in there. So watch out for that. Hey, Sheila. I got lucky, y'all. I got lucky. All right, I got to do this edge. I let that dry a little because it was getting a little soggy. So I'm going to go right off the edge. Again, I am not going heavy at all. As a matter of fact, this is working out perfect, actually. I'm just dabbing it off on here. So, yeah. I don't know, y'all. Time is precious, and I'm tired of wasting my time on a platform that doesn't give a crap about any of us. Well, I spoke too soon. Look what I just did. Dang it. Let me see if I can wipe it off without wiping the ink off. Oop on a stick. Hopefully the ink doesn't come off with it. Shouldn't. Woo! Oh, dodged a bullet, y'all. Did you see that? Woo! Oh, God, now I got more paint on there. What am I doing? What is happening? We did it. Yes. Okay, sorry. Hey, Lori. Thanks for sprinkling. Thanks for sharing. Keep Pinterest person since it began 1450. Yeah, it's been a long. Yeah. It's been around a long time. What's that tell you? What's it tell you? Hey, Tailored by Debbie. I'm funny. Yeah, I'm funny. I'm a cuckoo bird. All right, let's not do that again. Trace. All right, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. This is a process, but if you guys do this, I want you to know how to do it. Seriously. Again, if you guys are just hopping on, this is 18-pound paper. If you're going to do this with rice paper, if you're going to put your decoupage paper on something dark, you need a light background most of the time. If you're using rice paper for this, I would suggest, if your rice paper is dark, to put a layer of whatever medium it is that you use, Mod Podge, whatever, down first, just in case it bleeds through. Your white paint bleeds through, which can happen because not all rice paper is created equally. Some is better than others. What was I supposed to call you? Nim. I can't remember. Y'all, I suck it. I have no memory. So embarrassing. Y'all, I waited on the same customer for 6 years, and he tell me his name every time you walk in, and I just know him as Mr. Bud Light. Did you ever figure out what was making you sick? Patricia, I suspect that what caused me to have all the issues I had is the hormone pellet. That's what I suspect, because I got a booster pellet, and that was the only thing that I got time-wise that I suspected the whole time that made any sense. And I never got... I was supposed to get re-upped in... Well, I did get re-upped in January. Anyways, I was supposed to get another one in March, and I did not. So I switched doctors and all the things, and I went to a method of doing it myself through shots and pills. And hey Beth, I noticed when I took the shot at first that I slowly started getting better. Like each week I started getting better. And then I went to the shot, and I noticed when I took the shot that I was doing it once a week, but just a tiny, like 0.03 milliliters, which is like just a tiny bit. And I noticed I would be like kind of having trouble with my temperature. I still am, but not nearly like it was. And then she upped my dose as the week went on. Like I wouldn't be as sweaty, but then I would. So I couldn't really figure out, like, did I need more? I really couldn't figure it out. But then I got my blood work, and my blood work showed that all my hormones had completely tanked. So she doubled my dose. So she had me go do the 0.03 2 times a week, and then my progesterone from 50 milligrams to 100 milligrams. Well, I want to say by the 3rd shot, it was so obvious that it was the shot, the testosterone. It was so obvious. Why all of a sudden in December did that happen to me? I mean, I did get the booster, and the timing was terrible because you're supposed to get, like, you get a new pellet every 90 days. Your body takes what it needs, whatever. And at 6 months, you get blood work, and because that's your peak. And then, well, when I got my blood work, it was delayed. It got lost. It was just this big mess. And I got a bill going to collections for this mess too. It's like $1,700 I refused to pay. Hey Kim, and what was my point? Oh, and I ended up getting a booster and then my normal 90-day, all within 28 days or 27 days, something like that. So something there just went haywire. I really should worry about these little spots. Yeah, let me do that. Let me just do it as much as I want this to be done. So I can email my new doctor. What the heck? I think the hubs is mowing the lawn. I can email the new doctor, and she said, I think I might know why, because I told her, what was going on. She told me to go back to the one. And she said, I think I might know why, but I won't be able to tell you to my next appointment. What? So I'll find out in July. But I'm still trying to find my balance. Could have happened all of a sudden due to Betsy. I've been on the hormone pellet for oh my gosh, was it 2017? I think, and I've never had any problem at all. So I don't know. It's just weird. And that, of course, was the doctor, and I've been going to her for years. Like, she's done surgeries for endometriosis, and, like, I've been going to her for 20 years. And she was the one doctor that really dismissed me, like, that can't be it. Well, hello, Sally. I think you're... I will be sending them an email. Let's just say that. If I know for sure that's what caused it. And it would make sense. That's why every week I felt a little better, because... it was wearing out of my system. So, I don't know. Because my testosterone has been way higher in the past. So, I just don't know what went wrong at that time. Something, clearly. Alright, I'm going to call that good. Set that aside. There's our guy. You guys are just hopping on. This is 18-pound paper. Deborah Butcher. I think I have 2 left. This is the other side of it. It is decoupage paper, but it's not rice paper. It's 18-pound, which is just a thicker paper. There's the other one. Isn't it cute? He's got all kinds of cogs and stuff on him. So, yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I had to go through all this crap and pay all this money out of pocket for, I don't know. Things happen for a reason. I'm a true believer of that. What reason this was, I'll never know. Because, y'all... there was nights I was in tears because I thought, I cannot live like this. Hold on, YouTube, while I regroup. I can't live like this the rest of my life. Like, I can't. How can somebody live like this? Like, the sweating was just so ridiculous. Like, it's so bad. And it still doesn't make any sense why some nights, very few nights, but I didn't really sweat. It just, and other nights, most nights, looks like I just jumped out of the pool and jumped to bed. It's highlighted so you can see. Oh, there's my beautiful face. Hey, girl. So I don't know. Here I am. Do you figure out the comments now? Y'all, if you're on YouTube and you're confused, just ask in the comments. None of us know what we're doing. We're learning together. We're learning together. All right. Get some of that paint off me. So, yeah. So now I think our appointment is July something. So, but now I'm trying to find the balance. Like, the balance. Do I even need it? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We're going to bring that up here. Let me do this. Yeah, the hubs is mowing. Be smart. It's still hot out, but it's not as hot. Not as hot. All right. Whoa, jeez. Okay, so this is the denim jacket. It's a 4X. I tried to use the new bleach from Magnolia on here. It actually looks pretty decent on camera, but it's very light in person. I think hey Sandy, I think I screwed up because I didn't put any heat on it. So I did the mesh transfer with the bleach paste, took the transfer off, and I let it sit for like 24 hours. Then I rinsed it. I never took heat to it. I didn't put it in the sun. I'm thinking that's what I did wrong, but all things aren't bleachable. This should have bleached. 100% cotton is usually, I probably can't even see in these glasses. Yeah, I can't see. Is usually your best bet. I mean, but I don't know. So we're gonna decoupage over it. Oh boy, this stuck in the bed. Come on, girl. All right. So we got to get some product on here now. Testing out at Lynn. Oh, what are you testing? Test it, girl. Test it. Sorry, I'm just trying to move all this crap that's in front of me. I'm trying to move all this crap. Let's see. Can you guys see there? All right. You're not going to be able to see the whole deal the whole time. But we're going to use Pentart varnishing glue textile. See, it says textile. This is on my website. If you type in hashtag, hey, Mel from Country Outback Crafts, if you type in hashtag website all together in the comments on Facebook, it will send scrappysrustics.com to your private messenger. We don't have to use the @ symbol. Oh, good. Go, Shonda. And on YouTube, it's in the description, I think. Where did I get the jean jackets? We have this really weird store down the road. It used to be like an really cool place. It used to be like a auction, yard sale, or booth, an antique thrift store. It was huge. Well, this guy bought it, and now it sells, he buys like truckloads of Walmart, Amazon, CVS, like all kinds of weird stuff. And he had a sale one day. It was like buy one, get one free clothes. We ended up with 11 pieces of clothing and some other like two Christmas trucks, some other stuff. It ended up being $3.74 a piece is what we ended up paying for all the clothing. So, but yes, this stuff like this will be in the auction. And then I got the jean jackets. I don't know if you saw my reel for $3 at my Walmart. The Hubs picked them up. He went back to get more. He actually, you guys, he's so funny. I taught him well. He actually hid them like under this blanket, and he went back the next day and they were gone. But he got me 4 for $3, so that I'm happy with that. But he only got me 2 medium and 2 large. I don't know if there's other prices, but I would recommend doing this, putting a coat down on your fabric first, whether it's a canvas bag, a little pencil bag. Hey, Jim and Candy. Because it's fabric, you really want this paper to absorb your product. So now we've got not only paper, but we've got paint on here too. So I feel like if you put a coat of this stuff down on your piece first, it kind of sits on top instead of soaking into your fabric. So it allows you some time to get it worked into your paper. Does that make sense? I have seen others use, I want this to lay flat and it doesn't want to lay flat. I've seen others use like DIY patina or Mod Podge. I don't want to say to use that because I haven't tested that. The only thing I've ever tested is using this product all the way through. Will it work? Probably, but I don't want to say for sure because I myself I've washed the flannels. I did a paint inlay on a jean jacket. I washed that. You would just wash it, cool water, on gentle cycle, a little bit of detergent, and do not dry it. Just hang dry it. But I don't know how many times can you wash it before you got to add more product or it starts to break down. That I don't know. So yeah, thank you for sprinkling, Melanie. We got YouTube's Einstein's over here, y'all. Oh. All right, we need a good size brush here. Let's use our new brush. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, I got some new ones. Because look at y'all. The one I was using. Oh, wow. These here, it's hard from here down. That's all the give I got. It's about time to throw this because I always use them for the glue. This is like hard as a rock. Hey, Vicky. So I got some new ones. Fancy, huh? Use away. Hey, girl. All right. Hang on tight, YouTube. Wee. I'm gonna make y'all sick. All right, I'm gonna dump this in a bowl because we're gonna use quite a bit of it. But what makes this product washable is heat setting it. That's what it comes down to. I feel like everything, what's the name of the product? It is Pentart Varnish and Glue Textile. And all the Pentart products can be found under Pentart on my website. Both watching me on both? Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, girl. We got to open a brand new one. I just got 10 and we're down to 6 already. Well, I had to snag one. Una, thank you so much for sharing. Soak it in hot water with fabric softener. Leave overnight and water. Well, I tried. Well, trust me, it's been soaking. I swear by the Murphy's oil soap. Y'all, that stuff works good. That thing soaked in there for... That brush is a few years old. But that brush sat in there for 2 weeks. It's no good. You want to try jeans? I love doing textiles, so I'm excited to try the embroidery. I'm just gonna leave this upside down because yo, this is like waiting for the ketchup to come down. But it's good to the last drop. Good to the last drop. Let's dump some of this in there. Probably should have shook it up, huh? It's kind of late for that. A little late for that, Trace. You had 2 more. Asked them today. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Lynn was out of the gel. Yes, if you guys see the bleach, you gotta look like daily. That's what I did here, and I think it was my fail. But you gotta check Magnolia's site daily. Whoever's link you're using. I just want to make sure I got paper under here. Whoever's link you're using, because it's like in and out of stock. In and out of stock. And if you see it, you better nab it. You best nab it. Like I said, this is not a necessary step. Why's the hub's got to mow right by the shed? You can't yell at the guy for mowing the lawn. I mean, you just can't. It's so hot out there. I should bring y'all out there and you guys could wave to you. Is there a large... I don't think it comes in a larger container. I do not think this product does. Almost everything else does, but I do not think this one does. And I think if it did, I would have it. But I'm almost positive it doesn't. I don't know if like Pentart has the option for my wholesaler to carry it. But that's a good question. I'll fucking remember. I'll ask. Thank you, Terry. Terry, I've been meaning to tell you, and I was going to tell you in the private group, but I can tell you now because I finally remembered. But Terry bought me this. Y'all, I don't wear a lot of makeup. And I just wear a little face powder, face powder and mascara. And if I don't have any eyebrows, I gotta like pencil those in. But Terry bought me these makeup fiber things for my birthday. They are so awesome. It's no makeup remover or anything. It's you just dampen the towel. One's for your eyes and one's for your face. I can't believe how it takes it off. Like, I got waterproof mascara on, and it takes it right off. Like, it's the weirdest. It's magical. Do you have a Pinterest page? Oh, you're asking Barbara. Yeah, It's awesome. So thank you, Terry. I've been meaning to ask you. I mean, tell you that they're great. And yeah, I like that. I don't like to put crap on my face, and if I don't have to. Anyways, this step is not mandatory, but I feel like you'll get your best results if you prep your surface first. Because like I said, you can see how fast this is sucking this up. So if I wanted, by the time if I got to here and I wanted to lay my paper down, it's not going to be really, you know what I mean, as moist as you're going to want it. They are amazing. You have the eyeliner. I can't even see my eyes to put freaking eyeliner on, anyways. And I got like the hooded eyes. Like if I put eyeshadow on, you wouldn't be able to see it because it's all underneath a wrinkle. I don't know. Yeah, I got them hooded eyes. My dad, he was a vain fella. He got eyelid surgery, y'all, where they like because his eyes were drooping so much that it was affecting his vision. And he's vain, but he was vain. They cut him too short, so his eyes wouldn't close all the way. So that caused all kinds of problems. So then they put in. I'm not even making this stuff up. They put in a sliver of gold. Drop show. Oh, thank you, Lynn. They put in like this sliver of gold to make his eyelid heavy. That was the weirdest thing. Just the weirdest thing. You had eyelid surgery? Hooded eyes. Yeah, hooded eyes. You have, yeah. Hey, Mary Lou. So, yeah. I know it was medical, like, his insurance paid for it because it was obstructing his vision or whatever. But now I'm like, if I ever have to do that, it just, his eyes were never the same. Never the same. And you could almost see the lump, like, before they literally, like, took the gold, like, in like, the shape of his eye. It's just weird. Hey, Karen. My textile decoupage glue is so thick. Sometimes, Patty, yeah, I've noticed that too. Some of them are like, kind of like cottage cheese, like it's a little clumpy, but I haven't had any problems with it. I've had a few like that myself. I should have shook that one because I think that's what's going to happen now. The bottom's going to be kind of cottage cheesy, but like if it was a lump like that, it'll work itself out. So I don't know. I don't know why that is. Maybe something in the shipping process when it gets from wherever to the wholesaler or whatever. I don't know, but I've noticed that too. But I haven't noticed any problems. I gotta push this up a little. Thank you, Mary Lou. I've had this. I think this is a Walmart shirt. Actually, I think this is a Walmart shirt, and I think I got it in the plus size section, but I got a extra small and it was 100% cotton. So yeah, remember the bat wings used to be so popular back in the 90s. Hey, Juanita girl, I had a red leather, oh my god, I can't believe I'm telling you this. I had a red leather batwing jacket and I had the red Reeboks to match. What a dork. And I had my light blue Guess jeans. Yeah, that was really something. That was really something. We need a little more. Yeah, I have had it exactly like you said. Do you use a fabric medium? I'm not using it now, but I have used fabric medium. I used a fabric medium on that, the flannel. Depends what I'm using. Depends what's going on. You watch your grandson's Little League? Oh, how nice. World Series. Oh, cool. On TV. Oh, look at you watching all the things. Watching all the... What happened here? I thought I took the... Oh. Y'all, didn't I take the lid off? I don't know what's happening. I don't know. Yeah, I should have shook it. I should have shook it. But it's a little late now. I done should have shook it. I should have shook it. I'll throw that out because that's just going to get mushy on me. Hey, Diane. Yeah, I was stuck. Oh, yeah. I used to wear this white button-up shirt with it. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, I was... Yep. I was quite the fashionista. With my feathered hair. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. I had the coolest feather. My hair feathered all the way back and met in the center in the back. I don't know if I did this section yet or not. Yeah, pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. As you can see, I'm really caking this on because when I put my layer down where I'm going to lay my paper in, I want it to stay, you know, wet. I think I got it all. I need to straighten this jacket up a little. Slapping it on there, slapping it on. All right. We don't want no weird wrinkles in there. What's happening? Okay. Let's button everything up. Oh, I was hot stuff. Absolutely. Absolutely. My hair was bleach blonde for the longest time. Like a dummy. I let my cousin, we had a lot of time on our hands, y'all. I let my cousin put one of those, like, wicked tight things where they put the crochet needle in and pull your hair, pull your hairs out that way. Hang on, YouTube. And yeah, the little things, and then they bleach it. I let her do that. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake because I like continued to dye my hair up until I got it cut a couple of years ago. Last year, a year before, whenever I got my hair cut off, and I decided to grow it out natural because I had no idea what my hair color looks like. Yo, that was like when I was 14. That was like when I was 14 years old. Woo! I don't miss getting, yeah, fair falls. I don't miss having to get my hair done every couple of months. Because I would, you know, when I turned 25, I got my first gray hair. We're just going to dry this so our next set sits on there nicely. Yeah, I got my first gray hair, and then it just continued. Looked like cosmetology. It's funny. So the grays just continued. So I really never really knew what my hair color was. It was kind of like this when I was younger, like in elementary school, like that I remember. But this is almost dry on the top already. I'm just drying it, YouTube. You don't need to watch that. Frosted, yes, frosted, yes. You can buy the whole kit in the store. Oh my gosh! I remember we were in Florida visiting my nana. She had this dumpy little trailer. It was like a camper, but it was in a mobile home park. And I don't know where my nana was, but yeah, we were like bored on vacation, and that's when she did it. Oh my gosh! Yep, I remember her like hell. Her sticking that crochet needle in my head. Juanita, Facebook's been rude to all of us. Yes, girl. Don't get me going on Facebook. I'm so mad at Facebook. I'm very disappointed. I'm very disappointed in Facebook for many reasons. I mean, just many reasons. I feel like it's a sinking ship, and y'all need to get off. You've been coloring your hair since the 70s? Yeah. I hope everybody had a nice weekend, too. This doesn't have to be totally dry, but the drier it is, the better our product will sit on top. We just want a little crusty. There are 3 of us frosted our hair together. I never had like a full hair dye. Used to frost your son's tips of his hair. Oh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I never had like a full hair dye, just like the caps. Foil was the latest thing. Oh, my ears just rang. Caps blowing in the hair. Yes! Yes! Yes, Diane, it was very painful. They had to put like this rubber on your head that was thick. It had a bunch of holes in it. And then they take a crochet. It was just like a crochet needle. And pull a thing of hair. So you had all this crazy hair sticking out of your plastic hat. Yeah, you could let this dry on its own. Absolutely. Absolutely. You could let it dry for days if you wanted to and then get back to it when you could. Yep. You went through the frosted stage too. It's so funny. How can they go in and unfollow people from your page? Oh, Betsy, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. The pay, you know, and it's not all about the pay, and it's everything together. I mean, the pay has been cut, I'd say, by 80%. Easy 80%. It's just, and there's no metrics for us to try to do better. I could do. You know, there's nothing for us to look at to try to do better the next time. So you always change color. Can still buy. Oh, sun in. Oh my god, I got a good sun in story for you. So I was. Hey Marlene, I was had to be like early 90s, mid 90s maybe. I used sun in, and I laid in our pool in the backyard, and I had to work that night. I think I worked at the bar. And like a swim cap. Yeah. I had to work at the bar that night, and I kind of fell asleep in the pool, but I had this turquoise hair tie, because my hair is pretty long. And I woke up like, oh my god. So I run in the house, and I go to jump in the shower. I take the hair tie out. No, my hair is yellow from the sun in. I mean yellow, like Bart Simpson yellow. And then turquoise, like all interwound. I about died. I about died. Well, I had to go to work that night. I ended up, none of it washed out. I ended up putting on a hat, but you could still see it was yellow and turquoise. Not a good yellow or turquoise. And mini dresses, yes. How about skirts? Sun in, yes. So I had to call my hairdresser, and oh my god, I can't remember what she did. We ended up having to cut it. Cut it, a good amount of it. It was a mess. Yo, it was a mess. It was almost as bad when you cut your own bangs and you realize they're too short. You're 12 months into growing out your hair, natural color, so much gray. And you know what, Shari? Embrace the gray. Look at me, I got a skunk. I love it. I got my own highlights. It's wisdom glitter, girl. It's wisdom glitter. Oh, yeah, skirts. They need to bring skirts back. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough. Now, you see how you... Oh, hang on, Facebook. I mean, YouTube. Dr. Scholl's. Yes. All right. So, this does give a color variation, see? So, be mindful of that. Now, all fabrics are going to be different, but, I'm going to turn your hair... Oh, my god. Oh, home perm. I couldn't imagine that. It was pretty wet down here, actually. But be mindful on your fabric. It did change the color of it. So, if you don't have your area exact... I do have, it was in my, the video I just did, and I did a reel. You can buy, I think they're $3.90, no, $6.99? $6.99, you can buy these pens. And you can draw on fabric, decoupage paper, whatever, and iron, anything heat erases it. So you can mark off where you need it. You can hit your heat tool with it, and it'll erase. So just be mindful of that. Skirts are at Kohl's. Oh, Doc Martens. I still like Doc Martens. They're expensive, but I got to dry down here a little bit more. It's pretty wet. Pretty wet. Hurt your... Oh, Dr. Scholl. Yes. Yes. My mom, I have pictures. I don't remember, but there's pictures. My mom has natural curly hair as well. And my aunt, she went to cosmetology school, but she only cut my hair once. I looked like a little boy. Which decoupage? This is, I'm using Pentart varnish and glue for textile. It is on my website. Cosmetology, use plastic bags. Yes. Oh my goodness. My mom had this green van. I think it was a Chevy, like kind of like Scooby-Doo van, but green. And my aunt decided to give her a henna. Oh my god. My mom's hair was so orange. And here she comes in this green van. Oh my god. We have so many pictures of it. She kept it that way for a pretty long time. Wasn't it a great look? I gotta get rid of this sogginess underneath, otherwise we're never gonna dry here. Yeah. That's wet. Get down there now. It's all soggy. I should have put, well, I was going to put a piece of cardboard down, but the problem with the cardboard is it's got all those lines in it. And I don't want the lines to come out on our decoupage. I got to get it, that one's wet too. We'll use those again when they dry out. I'm so glad you're helping. Oh, Tammy, me too, girl. Me too. I was really starting to go to a dark place there for a minute. Just because it wouldn't, you know, I didn't know what to do, and I don't know. I don't know. 3 years cosmetology in high school and took state board. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Hairdressers make fantastic money. You gotta find a good one though. That's the problem. You gotta find a good one. You don't want to, like, I don't know. Somebody screw up my hair. I think that's how I found my lady. She ended up. I tried to grow my hair out its natural color. So I went from the blonde. I wanted to go darker, so it wasn't so, much of a drop off. And she ended up dyeing my hair and then turning around and doing it again when it was wet. And my hair started breaking off. I had a fist size in the back of my head just break right off. It was awful. It was awful. I had to wear a ponytail for the longest time. I do now, but that was 86. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah. But that's a lot of standing on your feet, a lot of dealing with people. I mean, it's not an easy job, that's for sure. But you gotta know what you're doing. And stay hip with the times. I mean, hairstyles and all that stuff are constantly changing. I'm tired of drying this. Alright, it's pretty crispy now. Now, after we put this on, I don't know. I've got some stencils and stuff here. I don't know how far we're going to get. I don't want to keep you guys on too long. But whatever we don't do, we'll finish next week. So here is our paper if you're just hopping on. This is one half. We painted the back with white chalk paint. The other half of the paper is this Deborah Butcher. I can't remember the name of the paper. There's the other side of it. I almost want to put some cogs on here, but then it wouldn't be washable. I don't know if Pentart Heavy Body Gel would hold up. Your daughter has a great hairstylist. But her back couldn't. Oh, yeah, that sucks. Hair shows. Right? Right. So I already cut this earlier because I wanted to take my time, and now I'm using the full thing. So if you guys are looking for flannels, jean jackets or whatnot, be mindful of the back. So see, this one has pleats here, which is perfect, right? I mean, but you still have to fuss with it to get it right. The ones that have the little doohickey here and the pleat here, I would stay away from if you're going to want to decoupage because they just don't lay down right. So be mindful of your jean jackets as well, the back. Like these ones from Walmart have a pretty nice back as well. It's nice and flat, and you got that whole area. You could do the side. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I haven't seen them where they cut part of this out and they put lace, or they cut this out and put a t-shirt. I mean, there's so many things you can do. That's where my first comments are night. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I don't know why I say the comments go away so fast. But we've done quite a few. I love doing clothing. I don't like to sew or anything like that. But you're a hairdresser for 25 years. Holy crap! All right, so we want to get this in there nicely. Where's all my stuff? That goes there. We need that. Okay. We're good. We're good. We got to get this lined up nice. So I did this on a flannel shirt. I used Decoupage textiles. It came out very crispy. My question, I don't think I can read the rest. Does it come? So, yes, they are, you can hear it. They are stiff. Here, like they are stiff. But I found with I have 3 or 4 that I made and I wear one of them pretty often, and it has loosened up. Like leather, you know, leather gets softer and looks better as you use it. That's kind of how it feels. Like, it kind of feels like leather. It just, the more you wear it, it didn't crack or anything. It just has more movement now. Hey Vivian girl, how are you? So yeah, it is a little stiff, and that's why I've never used the 18-pound paper, because I feel like this is probably going to be stiffer than any of them. I could be wrong, because I feel like the rice paper has more give, but it might be the same because the textile itself, I guess, and how that dries, I don't really know, but I feel like you would assume, because the rice paper is so flexible and this paper isn't. I don't know. We're going to find out. But I think the glue is really what keeps it kind of crispy. Not crispy, but stiff. Stiff in a sense. Or if you had a favorite tee and the tee was no good, if you could use a textile glue the same way. On a t-shirt, you can use this textile stuff on anything. You can use it on shoes. You can use it on canvas bags. We've done bags. We've done pillows. We've done the little pencil bags. I'm trying to think what else we've done. A couple of flannels. I did a paint inlay on a jean jacket. That was terrifying. You've had a good evening. Good evening, Lisa. Do these designs come in a printable? No. She doesn't. No. Deborah Butchers are not printables. They are not. All right, I think I'm going to go with it right there. Right there. I took out a chunk right there, but I got it saved over here. I just got to remember to put it in. What's the reason you painted the back of the rice paper with white chalk paint? Because whenever you decoupage something onto a dark surface, you want light behind it. Otherwise, it's gonna your image isn't gonna pop as much. So I don't know if this is gonna do anything, but let's see. Okay, can you see where this square is and where it's not? So you choose down there. So if you have a lighter background, it makes your image pop. If I didn't paint it, it would kind of be a little darker. Now I could have painted the jean jacket itself opposed to the paper, but I chose to paint the paper. It is a nice print. Y'all, you should see how much stuff I have out. I've got sunflowers, I've got roses, I got all kinds of stuff out. It was so hard for me to decide. I don't know if you guys saw Simply Simple Creations by Sheila. She used that Decoupage Queen turquoise with the pink flowers. I had that out with the pink and white stripes. I was going to use that. I got it all out. This isn't all the way down yet. All right. Where did my... Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, I was terrified doing that paint inlay, but I made, y'all, I always say, and I swear by, you learn by doing, and you do. You guys could sit here and watch me do this 15 times, but you're really not going to learn anything for yourself until you go to actually do it yourself. And just by doing that one paint inlay, I learned a lot. I used too much paint, or I didn't dry it. When I was rolling it, it was squirting out the sides. Like, it was crazy. And then, dumbass I tell you, you have to spray seal your paint inlay before you do anything. Well, I had a situation just like this. It was almost empty. And I was dabbing it all over, and I was like using every last drop, and I did one swipe, and it smeared it. And I was like, ah! I had to wipe it all off and seal it. It is a jean jacket. Yes, it is. Is that, yep, just regular old chalk paint. You could use whatever kind of chalk paint. You could, I don't think it needs to be fabric paint. I've never used fabric paint when I do this method. I don't think that it would really matter. All right, so I'm just going to pull this top up. And actually, let me get a baggie out. I'm going to pull this top up and anchor myself down and then work my way down. So I'm going to get a couple baggies out. Don't forget to put that little thing in there. Look at that's the only mistake I made. My thing got a little too wet. I would not recommend paint inlays on jackets fabrics if you're going to wash it. Lulu, I did wash it. And there's a video on it because I didn't know. I had no idea what it was going to do. And I did it. There's a video of me washing. I show you it in the washing machine. I washed the paint inlay. I did basically exactly what I'm doing here, but with a paint inlay. And this Pentart textile really protects everything. It just does. I mean, I don't want to sit here and say, oh yeah, make yourself 10 flannels and wash them and they'll be great, and not know. Because when I first saw this product, I'm like, there's no way. Like, I don't believe it. How can you wash paper? Like, that doesn't even make sense. But it works. It's for real. It's for real, for real. Now here, you do not want to skimp on the product, and you don't want to miss anywhere, because you do not want any empty space where air can get trapped in there and you end up with an air bubble, because there's nothing more annoying than that. It can be fixed with like a syringe, but you know, if you can do it right the first time, that's your best bet. All right, here we go. Let's lay this baby down. Now, this is where you really need to work it. You want to work. Make sure I got this. Where do we want it? Hold on, I want it over here a little, I think. You really want to work this product into this paper, but we got to penetrate through the paint, and we got to penetrate through the paper itself. So take your time here. Yeah, I don't think some of you can see what I'm doing. Pull it down here. Is that better? There we go. I just wouldn't do paint and inlays on a pair of jeans. I'm gonna wash. No, no, absolutely not. No, I wouldn't use this product on something you're gonna wash and wear, or you're gonna wear every day, period. I mean, it is paper. It is a paint inlay. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend to do this to your favorite pair of jeans and wash them weekly. And no, I would not recommend that. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But the product, like I said, I do know it is washable, gentle, cool cycle. But what I don't know is how many times can you wash it before it starts to break down, or how many times do you wash it before adding another layer of textile on it? That I don't know. I haven't had or worn enough or washed things enough to be able to answer that question. So that I don't know. All right, so I'm really working this in here. I can feel it's getting moist. I can feel it's working its way into the paper, so that's good. That's a nice. Okay. It's wanting to wrinkle up, which that's what paper do when it gets wet. This is what paper do. Hey, Angie, thank you for sharing. Is there a video of you doing the inlay on it? There is, Barbara. It is on YouTube. It was a live. I believe it was a 2-part. It was a live. If I think of it, I'll link it in with this in the comments here. But you can Google. Don't Google, Barbara. You can search YouTube for, I don't know if I did denim jacket or jean jacket and paint inlay. I'm not sure what the what is, but it is in my playlist. And it would be under live, because we did do it live. Okay, so as I'm working my product, I'm not going to put the product real close to my paper until the last swoop, because I don't want my paper to sit here and have the possibility of soaking up some moisture, and then I go to pull it back and I rip it. Little things like that can really help you when you're, doing your projects, stuff you don't really think about. I mean, why wouldn't you think to just swipe it there? But, just a little something else to, little tip. All right, now we're going to do this, because that's about as far as I want to go before we lay this down. Lay it down. Yeah, I did the sunflower paint inlay. But if I were to do it again, I would do things a little differently. That's why I said I feel like you learn by doing. It's not in the same video where I washed it, but there is a video out there where I washed it. I even show it in the washing machine. I think it was a flannel shirt, but yeah, I did. There's a live on a flannel too. I've done a couple of flannels. Stacy, I have this paper on my website. If you type in #website all together, it will send scrappysrustics.com to your private messenger, and it'll be under the big papers like this are under Roy Cycled and JRV. I need to change that name. This is a Deborah Butcher paper. Deborah Butcher. I don't know the name of it. Fox and Toucan or something. I don't know. Again, you always want to work in the middle and like work your way out. Work your way out. And if you do this on anything, I don't care if it's a bag, it's a pencil holder, it's a pillow, you want to make sure in the end when you go and seal this that you pay extra attention to your edges. Like even put it 3 or 4 coats on. The product I'm using right now is Pentart varnishing glue textile. See, it says textile. They're on my website as well. It's under Pentart. Under Pentart. Pentat. It's got to say textile. Textile. Oh, I got to put that little piece in. Y'all are fired. Oh, we went way down here. Look at that. Oh boy. I think I'm a little cockeyed, but there's nothing I can do about that now. But I'm shifted this way a little, so I've got more on this side than I do this side. But that's okay. Because I'm sure if you're standing in the grocery line, somebody's going to say, "Excuse me, miss, but your fox on your back is eh." If they do, just smack them. Turn around and smack them. Smack them. I'd like to try this. You need a lot of supplies. Not really. You definitely need the, well, I'm sure there's other products out there, but I can tell you that this product does work because I've tested it for myself more than once. But you can use a napkin. You can make your own, decoupage paper, blank race paper, and stamp on it in a piece of fabric. So you need fabric, a paper, and this glue. So not really. You don't really need a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely off, but that is what it is. Let me see if I can put this. This piece is so small, y'all. I don't even know what way it goes. Look. I have to perform some surgery. Scalpel. Check. Let's see. Which side's the flat side? I guess it goes this way. Now I save my scraps too, just in case something happens and I have to piece it in, or something, something went wrong, I ripped it, whatever. Save your scraps till you're done. I mean, if it's enough, save it for another project, but if you just have little itty bitty pieces, save them until you're done with your piece, because you just never know what can happen. Oh, there we go. Oh, nobody's gonna ever know. Don't you all tell anybody what we're doing here. Here we go. Let me put it here. Put it there. Scalpel, check. We soaked this. It's like he lost his tooth. We soaked it in milk. Ta-da! We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. We really, really did it. Okay. All right, we only got a little piece left here. You can let this dry in between phases, or whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. If you want, that's not going to hurt anything. But I would not put your top coat on this unless your underneath is dry, because then you really take a big chance of ripping your paper. So, catching what I'm throwing, y'all? Catching what I'm throwing? The fox he's foxy, ain't he? He's foxy. My husband has a sign in like our woodsy area. It says, please no fox hunting. I need my wife. This is the other side of the paper. So this is 18 by 30 or 20 by 30 paper. So this is the other side. I want to do a suitcase, but I don't want to pay full price for a brand new suitcase. So I've been looking for one. I want like one of those hard case ones, but it doesn't have a lot of rivets in it. It's really hard to find a nice kind of flat one. I think that'll be awesome. Imagine going through the airport and be like, yeah, look at my toucan. Look at my toucan. Smell the soup I'm cooking? Oh, good Lord, if I'm cooking. And you know it's canned soup. It's canned soup. All right, we just got that much left. I think we can do that. And I used a whole jar of this stuff. This is a big piece of paper, so it's 10 by 15. So this is a 10 by 15 piece. Picking up what I'm throwing down. So this is fairly large. Plus I got to go over it. Now, like I said, I don't know how far we're going to get, but My recommendation, when you go over the top with this stuff, go this way, dry it, and go that way and dry it. Just so you make sure you didn't miss anywhere. And then definitely go over your whole perimeter, all your edges, and make sure they're down. Go over it with the product, you know, a couple of times. And you shouldn't have any problems. You shouldn't have any problems. But see, I tried to bleach this. It didn't work out. So now, I don't think you can see it on the inside of the jacket. I didn't even look. I wouldn't think you would be able to, but I didn't even look to see if it made its way through. So, you know, things don't always go as you want them to. Facebook Marketplace has a lot of suitcases. You know, I don't even think to look there, and I look there all the time. Can you put it, the iron of the wrinkles? Yeah, you could probably, so the fox is on the blue jean. Wait, what? So the fox is on a blue jean skirt, blue jean jacket. Oh, what? Hey, Vivian. I don't know what you mean. That's just the other half of the paper. I cut off this half. It's one big paper. Has two pieces. One toucan and one fox. Is that what you mean? Iron it. You could probably, yeah, you can, you have to iron it. So in order to make this washable, you have to heat set it. So after it's dry, you did all the steps. You put 2 coats. You don't have to put 2 coats on the top. I just recommend that you do, just because if you missed going one way, you know, chances are you're not going to miss if you put 2 coats on it. Every area will be covered. But after all of that's dry and said and done, you're going to take a piece of parchment paper and your iron on high cotton, and you're going to just go over it, you know, a couple of minutes. It depends on how big your piece is and all. But that's what makes it washable, is the heat setting part. So that's very important. Very important. You get it now, girl? You get it now, girl? Again, this paper is a little bit bigger because I shifted. I don't know what I'm going to do there. I have to see how bad it is. I'm gonna move this up. Yeah, this side's pretty perfect. This side, not so much. I don't know if it's even worth farting around with. I might try to tuck it. When you do this as well, especially when you're going on the side, be careful you don't get glue on there and then go over it, because sometimes it could rip your paper. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, I might try to cut that. I think I can do it with my fingernail before I top coat it. Just take your time here, because like I said, you really want to work that product into this paper. You have a less chance of getting some air bubbles. I'm actually going to take my brayer over it here in a second. Which your hand works just as well as the brayer does. But if you have one, you might as well use it. Might as well use it. Whoa. Brayer! There you are, you little snake in the grass. So I'm going to use my brayer. This is an IOD brayer. Not that that matters. It's just super heavy duty. And again, that's just... we're just marrying these two together. That's really taking out some of the wrinkles. Can you see that? Can you guys see the wrinkles? Like, watch right here. He definitely has some right here, which it's still wet. When things dry, the wrinkles tend to dissipate because the paper, you know, shrinks and it goes, well, look at that. They gone, but they'll be back. As soon as we put the top coat on, they'll be back. They'll be back. Most wrinkles are just temporary. I can hear the product moving under there, so that's good. It's probably going to come out squirting out here. Oh, yeah. I never did this before. This is smart. Watch on replay YouTube later. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, if you guys are YouTubers, I'd love for you to subscribe over there, because it's our future, y'all. I know nobody wants to hear that, but it's the truth. Facebook ship is sinking. It's sinking. With or without us, it's sinking. It's sad. Should be called Sad Face. The book of Sad Face. No? Does that make sense? No. Facebook, Sad Face. I don't know. Okay, well that really worked nicely. I don't want to get too zealous. Oh man, that's going to be awesome, y'all. I'm wondering. And I wonder. I'm just pushing this down. I'm contemplating cutting this off. But I'm afraid to do it now because it's so wet. But I need to do it. If I'm going to do it, I need to do it before I top coat it. Yeah, I'm going to end up taking that off. So here's what we're going to do. We've been on 1 hour and 22 minutes. Here's what we're going to do. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? You love your brayer? They fact checked you twice. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. So I think we're going to finish this off because I kind of want you to see the whole process, because if you do it, it's kind of important to see the whole thing. So hold on, sorry. Let me think about this. That's going to come off. You see how I can put my fingernail and make a crease there? I'll be able to get that off. But I don't want to do it now because it's very wet. So this needs to dry. I'll take that off. When this dries, when we come back, we will probably have to do 2 projects. It depends how much we end up doing on this. We'll put the top coat on it. We'll iron it. But I was thinking, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I've got, whoa, I don't know about that one, but maybe adding some, this is Mara's something distressed. This is vintageretailtherapy.com. She has her own stencil line. This one's awesome. We could put in like up in these areas, like one of these metallics. Like, see the greens? That might be really pretty. These are the Paint Couture ones. Like, just a little something. I have that. Or, this looks really weird, but this looks really cool when you stencil it. But I don't think this... Well, maybe. It looks like metal, like welding. It's cool. Or we have bricks. These are maybe too big, but... This one I have on the website. This one no longer. This one no longer either, I don't think. I don't think they carry these 2 anymore. But this one I have. But we could do like bricks. Yeah, I think that might be kind of cool. Just to get it a little more zing. Zing! These are not, you know what? These are not fabric paints. I have fabric medium. I wonder, you know, a distressed harlequin, that's what it's called. Thank you, Sheila. Yeah, that's a good one. You know, I wonder if I'm going to test this. I'm going to paint this on some fabric, and then I'm going to go over it with the Decoupage textile to see if it stays. I want to know. Or we can just use fabric medium, but I'm curious now. Acquiring minds got to know. Something like that. And then, I'm still on the fence about this, but I have some cogs. Now, if I put these on, I know what I could do. If I decided, well, that'll put a hole in it. I was going to say, if I decided to put these on, I could put them on a pin. That way they could take them off if they wanted to wash it, right? Or take the chance. I don't know how strong the heavy body, I know the heavy body gel is strong, but I don't know if it's like washing machine strong. Like, I don't know. Like, if I put those 3 together, kind of on his hat, just to give it a little, like, dimension. You could just do, like, 2 of those and maybe, like, a heart or something. I don't know. Something. I don't know. But... yeah, I want to finish this thing through with you guys, so that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I will get this off before we go live, just because that's probably going to take me some time. But I won't do anything else. We'll let it dry. We'll top coat it. We'll iron it, and then we'll add some stuff to it. You know, you can take this as far as you want. When I make the jacket. I don't think so. Like, here's the flannel I did. Now it is hard, but I mean, it still bends and stuff with you. Like the inside, it's, you know, you can hear it. It's definitely stiff. I mean, it's glue. You know, you can hear it, but you know, it moves with you. It's not like it's a piece of plywood stuck to your back. You know what I mean? But it's more kind of like leather, the way leather feels. Thank you, Sandy. The jacket is a 4X. It's a 4X. It's Old Navy. I have 2 of them. I will be doing both of them. I don't know what we're going to do to the other one, but I thought I'd take advantage of, you know, the larger size to use a larger pattern. Yeah, I don't know. You can do the cuffs. You can do the pockets. Like, you could take this as far as you want. You could do something down both sides, across, as far as your imagination can take you. If you don't want to do decoupage in this style, you know, keep your eyes open at the thrift stores for flannels and jackets. You can just do a simple stencil. It doesn't have to be the mesh sticky kind. You can do stencils like this on fabric. We've done that. Almost all my pillows are that way. This kind of old, I call them old school stencils. I think she's meaning, oh, would the cogs make it with the cogs, oh yeah, well, I don't know, this denim's pretty thick. And they're flat. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, it's flat. The back of the cog is, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. And I was thinking glue it to a pin, but then there would be pinholes in my jacket. But then you'd only take them off to wash it. I don't know. I got to think about that one. That would be the thing to do, is put them on a pin. Pin them to a pin. Now if they're uncomfortable, they can take them off. I might do that. Sky's the limit. Thank you for verifying. Clarifying, not verifying. But that's it. That's what we got. I really hope this gets some of y'all's wheels turning, because, I mean, seriously, like, sky's the limit. You can do this. We've done a pillow. You can buy them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Amazon. The canvas pillows, you can make your own. Again, I don't know how long it would last if you laid your head on it every single day, how long before it breaks down. But canvas bags, little pencil bags. You can even do this on hats and shoes. It just goes on and on and on. It's just as far as your mind can take it. So, you know. And I think that's where it gets hard, because what do you decide? How do you decide? Like, I got 10 papers. Oh, maybe 8, but how do you decide? I thought, you know what, this isn't for everybody, but I thought it was perfect for this jacket. But this isn't everybody's style. I get that. But again, I think it was perfect for this jacket. Mara's new bird stencil. Yeah, Mara's new bird stencil. I could put it on his hat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. He's got a feather over here, or you can't see YouTube. He's got a feather in his hat. But I can also, I have 3D decor pens. We can also, like, outline, because these have a nice fine tip. You live at school district called, oh, very good. Like, it's got a real fine tip on it. So we could do some little bit of raised. But I want to get it sealed before I start to do any of this stuff, and then seal it again when you're done. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Yeah, so we'll seal this, we'll iron it, then we'll do the decorating, and then I'll let you know. I'm going to test this out. I'm going to put some metallics on a piece of fabric. I'm going to put textile glue. I wonder if I should put it under it. I'm going to cover it with textile. I'm going to throw it in the wash, see what it does. Christine, I do have some of the only fabric paints that I bought were, I bought the pens, because I got some stuff I want to do. I bought the pens, and the reason I bought the pens, I didn't get every color, but I can order anything you want. You just have to message me. I order once or twice a week anyways, but I figured by getting the pens, how cool would that be to, like, draw, or, you know, you can even go as far as, this isn't a very good stencil to demonstrate, but if you wanted to just make a rectangle on a piece of clothing, you could use it like this, opposed to having it in a little bottle. Plus they'll last longer. One thing is, it's one of a kind now. Yes, it is one of a kind. Yeah, so I did get quite a few colors. I just got new colors. I didn't get a lot. I got the orange, the 2 yellows, black, red, mint green, lilac, I don't know what color that is, green, white, pink. This says sky blue, but the color on the only picture they had was they don't have a picture for this blue. And then brown. So, yeah. Hey, Karen. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling much better. Yeah, the pen, I got those pens from, yeah, I like them. So far, what I've used. I haven't really used them a lot, but I got a lot going on in my head that I like to use them for. So, yeah. And there's one more thing you could do. We never finished this, but I plan to. But here's a, this is an American Eagle. We did this in our subscription class. But we ended up doing, can you see the IOD stamp? I gotta finish it. But how cute is that? Just stamped in the white blocks. I just gotta finish it. But just something simple like that. You could do ink in any color. That's easy. Like, this is easy. Here's one you can't. See how that pleat is? You don't want that. Like, that'll be just in your way if you try to do anything with this style shirt. That pleat right there, forget about it. Like, whatever you do on there is not going to come out right. So, yeah, that was a fun one. Plus, again, when you ink it, if you heat set it, it'll be washable. So, I feel like we heat set anything. Even just doing a regular old mesh stencil on the back, it would be great. I mean, it's just whatever you fancy. Will the ink fade? It shouldn't. This is their new line, new and improved, and I have both. And I do feel like this stuff is, it goes on much smoother, and I feel like it's got more pigment in it because it depends what color and what you're doing, but I feel like that needs less layers or less coats, so to speak, than the older stuff. So I don't know. Yeah. But, yeah. Oh, the ink? No, the ink doesn't fade. No. You have to heat set it. The ink does not fade. So, now it depends. Now that's IOD Indian ink. Now if you use other brands, I can't stand for those. It's got to be a permanent ink. So, Dooman's Custom Crafts. All right, y'all. Sunday, we'll finish this guy up and add some furls to it. And I still need to show you guys how to, I promised you I would show you how to, a good way to put down these tear-free, decoupage papers on Big Sur. They're big. These are 20 by 30 as well. But how to put these on, how to decoupage these down. So, there's lots of ways to do it, but I've been doing a lot of them, so I feel like I have a good way that I end up with good results. So, I had to screw a few up first to try, but all right, y'all. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you all next Sunday. Same place, same date. Be safe. And that was, message me, Sandy. Message me, girl. Message me. It's tear-free. You can't tear it. It's like dryer sheet decoupage. It doesn't work good on fabrics. It peels right off. So don't start thinking that, Sandy. All right, y'all. Thank you again. Bye, guys. Yes, see you Wednesday. Yes. Night-night. Bye, YouTube. Oh, my hand in your face. Good night, ladies.